Mariah Carey is speaking out about the time when Ellen tried to pressure her into revealing her pregnancy by offering her champagne. Here's a look at the clip from back in 2008.
People are saying that that you're pregnant. There's rumors.
Don't discuss that.
All right. Well, you don't have to.
No,
answer.
that's okay. No, honestly,
you
how
don't
do
have to
how
answer
do
me. Let's just toast with champagne.
It's too early for me.
Yeah.
I only drink it after 3 p.m.
Yeah. You're pregnant. You're pregnant.
Mariah told Vulture magazine that the moment was incredibly uncomfortable. The singer later miscarried and said she had a hard time grappling with the aftermath of that interview. Wow. Okay, Erica, did Ellen go too far?
Sam, I'm going to toss it back to you because I know how guarded you are or were about your pregnancies, and I respect that you have had 2 children. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think guarded is the right word, Erica. I think for me, or, you know, most women, I can't speak for everybody, but most women, your biggest fear when you find out that you're pregnant is that you could miscarry. And if you have a history of miscarriage, let me tell you, everything's going to be amplified. You're going to almost feel like a wounded animal in a corner, like you're very paranoid. And so you may tell a certain amount of people, especially if you work in an atmosphere and you feel like you have to tell, you know, a certain amount of people because you're sick or you're not feeling well. And so you tell a certain amount of people, and God forbid if that does get out, I think for me, my biggest fear would have been, I don't want to have to then go to those certain people that I'm not as close to and then have to disclose to them, hey, I know you knew I was pregnant, but now I miscarried, because it's already such a vulnerable and traumatic experience. You don't want to then also feel like that all eyes are on you, and that you also would then have to have conversations with people about it that you're not necessarily close to. So I feel for Mariah Carey here big time, because, you know, that she then had to tell the whole world about her miscarriage.
Yeah, you make a great point in how common it actually is. I think you don't know that till you get a little bit older, when your friends or family members go through that. So that was something that I wasn't aware of as well. To flip side to that coin, you make a great point, Sam. But I think that's something their publicists should have worked out before the show. It should have never got there. Me being a former host and interviewing celebrities and other people, this is something that I might have done if I assumed somebody was pregnant, but not without the permission of their people, so to speak, their publicists saying, hey, we don't want to go there. So I don't necessarily blame Ellen in this situation, because I think it's a common go-to as a host. I blame that the conversation didn't happen before this actually aired.
What if the publicist didn't know?
I mean,
it was just a rumor?
They had the champagne set up. This was set up. It's not like Ellen brought it from home.
But there could have been a rumor at the time, and Mariah didn't tell anybody. I don't know, but
I hope now we're in times where that's communicated before the show starts, so you're not making someone feel uncomfortable or on the spot on air.
Yeah, that was, you know, my thoughts go out to Mariah. I can't imagine dealing with that in a public way.